9 healthiest foods with almost no carbs and no sugar, perfect for diabetes and kidney health. 9 healthiest foods with almost no carbs and no sugar. Eating healthy can feel like a challenge, especially when you're trying to keep blood sugar in check or take it easy on your kidneys. But what if the solution isn't about cutting everything out, but adding the right foods in? In this video, we're sharing 9 simple, delicious foods that are not only great for managing diabetes and kidney health, but are also packed with nutrients anyone can benefit from. Whether you're managing a condition or just looking to eat smarter, these options are for you. Before we dive in, please note, all the information in this video is thoroughly fact-checked, unbiased, and reviewed by qualified professionals. 5 practically zero-carb foods. 1. Eggs. Eggs are one of the most nutritious foods available, containing high-quality protein, healthy fats, vitamins, and minerals, all with virtually no carbs and sugar. A single large egg provides around 6 grams of protein, which can help with satiety, calorie burn, and blood sugar regulation. Research shows that the high protein and healthy fat content in eggs can help stabilize blood sugar levels by slowing digestion and preventing sudden spikes. In fact, eggs are considered a complete protein because they contain all 9 essential amino acids, which can support people with chronic kidney disease, or CKD for short, who need high-quality protein to maintain muscle mass and repair tissues. To incorporate eggs into your diet, aim to consume up to 1 egg per day if you have diabetes or kidney concerns. Boiled, poached, or scrambled eggs make a great addition to breakfast or snacks. When shopping, opt for free-range or organic eggs for the highest quality, and avoid fried eggs if possible to limit added fats. While eggs are generally safe for most people, those with very high cholesterol levels should consume them in moderation. Consulting with a healthcare provider for personalized advice can ensure eggs fit well in your diet. 2. Salmon. Salmon is a protein powerhouse and is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are essential for reducing inflammation in the body. With no carbs or sugars, it's an excellent choice for people with diabetes and kidney issues. A 3-ounce serving of salmon offers around 20 grams of protein, beneficial for muscle health and metabolism. Omega-3s in salmon play a significant role in reducing inflammation, which is crucial for kidney health. Research has shown that omega-3s can improve lipid profile and lower inflammation markers in the body, and they may also support kidney function by lowering high blood pressure, a common issue for people with diabetes that can also damage kidneys over time. Additionally, these fatty acids support insulin sensitivity, helping to keep blood sugar stable. For maximum benefits, aim to eat salmon 2 to 3 times a week. This lets you reap all the health benefits while minimizing the risks. Salmon may contain mercury and other contaminants, especially larger, older fish. Try grilling, baking, or even adding cold smoked salmon to salads or wraps for variety. Wild-caught salmon typically has less saturated fats and provides fewer calories than farmed varieties. Also, farmed salmon can have much higher levels of pollutants like PCBs, with up to 16 times more than wild fish. A tip for either type is to remove the skin to reduce exposure. Plus, farmed salmon is often treated with antibiotics. And while antibiotic use in farmed fish has reportedly decreased, it's uncertain by how much. Wild salmon does not have this concern. Are you enjoying our video so far? If so, please give us some hints by dropping a like and we'll make more content like this. 3. Olive oil. Olive oil, particularly extra virgin olive oil, is a heart-healthy pure fat with no carbs or sugars, making it a great choice for managing blood sugar. Olive oil is primarily composed of monounsaturated fats, which are linked to reduced inflammation and improved heart health. Research highlights the anti-inflammatory effects of olive oil's polyphenol, which may help prevent kidney damage by lowering inflammation levels in the body. In people with diabetes, olive oil can improve insulin sensitivity, helping to keep blood sugar levels more stable. Adding 1 to 2 tablespoons of olive oil to your meals each day can enhance both flavor and health benefits. Use it as a dressing, drizzle over vegetables, or substitute it for butter and cooking. When shopping, look for cold-pressed, extra virgin olive oil for maximum nutrient content. Olive oil is generally safe for everyone, but because it's calorie-dense, using it in moderation is best to prevent unwanted weight gain. 4. Tuna. Tuna is another excellent protein source that's carb and sugar-free, making it a great addition to a low-carb diet. Plus, tuna is packed with omega-3 fatty acids, vitamins D and B, and minerals, making it highly nutritious without impacting blood sugar levels. Tuna's omega-3 content is particularly beneficial for reducing inflammation, which helps protect the kidneys from damage associated with diabetes. By lowering inflammation and oxidative stress, eating tuna can help control blood sugar levels and may even reduce the risk of kidney-related complications over time. Additionally, research has suggested that the protein in tuna helps with satiety and can prevent blood sugar spikes by slowing digestion. Including tuna in your meals 2 or 3 times per week is ideal. Opt for fresh or low-sodium canned tuna to avoid excess salt intake, especially if you have kidney concerns. Tuna works well in salads, wraps, or even as a main protein in dinner dishes. While tuna is generally safe for most people, it can contain mercury and dioxin, so it's best to limit intake, especially for pregnant women and young children. Choose smaller fish like skipjack over larger varieties to reduce mercury exposure. 5. Chicken breast. Chicken breast is a lean protein with 0 carbs and sugar. A 3-ounce serving of skinless chicken breast contains about 22 grams of protein and is low in fat, which helps with satiety and muscle maintenance. High-protein foods like chicken breast are beneficial for those with diabetes because they slow down the absorption of glucose, helping to prevent sudden blood sugar spikes. Additionally, research has shown that diets high in lean protein may help improve insulin sensitivity over time, and protein itself can help stimulate insulin release to manage glucose levels, which is particularly helpful for people with diabetes. Including 3 to 4 ounces of chicken breast per meal is a healthy portion size. Have it 3 to 5 times per week to reap the health benefits. Try grilling, baking, or roasting chicken breast with herbs for flavor. Look for organic or free-range chicken when possible for the best quality, and avoid processed or fried chicken options, as these often contain added fats and sodium. Chicken breast is safe for most people. But individuals with advanced kidney disease should monitor protein intake carefully, as excess protein, especially from animal sources, can be hard on compromised kidneys. For those interested in the evidence, the studies supporting our claims are provided in the link in our description box. Now, as we go through more foods that are almost carb and sugar-free, here's a quick heads up. Eating low-carb, sugar-free foods can be especially helpful for people managing diabetes or kidney concerns. But a low-carb diet does not mean just loading up on meat and eggs. This is particularly crucial for anyone with kidney concerns, where a diet heavy in animal protein can increase acid, sodium, and phosphorus load, adding unnecessary strain to these vital organs. While these foods make headlines for their zero-carb content, the secret to lasting health isn't about eliminating carbs entirely. It's about making smarter choices. Carbs are actually a vital part of a balanced diet. They give us the energy we need, and eating glucose can give our brains a boost. However, not all carbs are created equal. Eating simple carbs like sugar may spike blood glucose quickly and trigger inflammation. As our body requires no added sugars to function well, it's best to avoid sugary foods. In contrast, fibers, often found in plant-based sources, are a great type of carbs that are not digested, or not being counted to the net carbs, and do not raise blood sugar levels. Plus, fibers help reduce inflammation and acid load, a win-win for people with kidney disease and diabetes. Again, the goal isn't to eliminate carbs completely, it's to make informed choices that keep your blood sugar stable and your kidneys happy. Now, let's dive into our next low-carb, high-fiber options. These foods pack in great nutrition while helping to keep your blood sugar level steady. For lowest carb vegetables and fruits. 6. Avocados. Avocados are creamy, delicious fruits loaded with healthy monounsaturated fats, fiber, and essential nutrients like potassium and magnesium, all with almost no sugars. Net carbs are very low, about 1.5 grams, due to high fiber content. A single avocado, about 200 to 250 grams, provides about 10 grams of fiber, which supports digestive health and helps manage blood sugar by slowing digestion. While an avocado also has about 13 grams of carbs, most of that is fiber, so the net carbs are only 3 grams. Avocados are especially beneficial for people with diabetes and kidney issues due to their high potassium content, which helps regulate blood pressure, a critical factor in protecting kidney health. High blood pressure is also a concern for people with diabetes. Research has shown that avocados' healthy fats and magnesium can help improve insulin sensitivity, helping maintain stable blood sugar levels. Plus, the antioxidants in vitamin C, E, and K1 help reduce inflammation, supporting overall kidney health. Including half an avocado in your diet daily can provide these health benefits without adding too many calories. Enjoy smoothies, or as a topping on toast. When selecting avocados, look for slightly soft ones if you plan to eat them immediately, or firmer ones if you want them to ripen at home. While avocados are nutrient-rich, their high potassium levels mean that individuals with advanced kidney disease should consult a healthcare provider before consuming them regularly. 7. Mushrooms. Mushrooms, especially varieties like shiitake and button mushrooms, are a wonderful source of fiber, B vitamins, and antioxidants with almost sugar. Mushrooms are low in carbs with around 3 grams of net carbs per cup, about 70 to 80 grams. They offer a meaty texture and are loaded with selenium, an antioxidant that supports kidney health. Mushrooms have immune-boosting and anti-inflammatory properties. Research has shown that compounds in mushrooms may help reduce oxidative stress, which helps the body's ability to maintain stable blood sugar levels. Mushrooms also provide a decent amount of vitamin D, which has been linked to improved kidney function by reducing inflammation and protecting kidney cells. Aim to include a variety of mushrooms in your diet, with a serving size of about half a cup to 1 cup cooked. Sauté, grill, or add mushrooms to soups and stews for a savory, low-calorie addition. Fresh or dried mushrooms can both be nutritious, but avoid canned varieties high in sodium if you have kidney concerns. While mushrooms are generally safe, some wild mushrooms can be toxic if misidentified. Poisoning symptoms can range from mild digestive issues to severe effects like liver or kidney failure. Always purchase from a reliable source or choose cultivated varieties. 8. Bell peppers. Bell peppers are colorful vegetables that are low in carbs and sugars. Despite containing some sugar, they won't raise your blood sugar. Actually, they might even help lower it. Plus, bell peppers are very low in calories, making them ideal for those managing weight and blood sugar. They are also nutrient-dense with a high content of vitamins A, C, and several antioxidants. These nutrients make bell peppers a powerful anti-inflammatory food that supports both immune and kidney health. The antioxidant content in bell peppers, particularly vitamin C, helps combat oxidative stress and inflammation, which can benefit people with diabetes by protecting their blood vessels and kidney cells from damage. High blood sugar levels over time can weaken blood vessels in the kidneys, so antioxidant-rich foods like bell peppers can offer protective effects. Add half a cup of bell peppers in different colors to your daily meals 3 to 5 times a week. You'll get all the benefits without affecting your blood sugar. They're delicious raw in salads, sautéed in stir-fries, or even roasted as a side dish. Choose fresh, vibrant peppers when shopping, as they contain the most antioxidants. Bell peppers are generally safe for everyone, though those with digestive sensitivities to nightshades may need to limit their intake. 9. Kale. Kale is a versatile, low-carb vegetable packed with vitamins C, K, and B9, along with fiber and minerals, all while containing almost no digestible carbs or sugars. In fact, out of all the cruciferous veggies, kale packs in the most fiber while having the fewest net carbs. 100 grams of kale gives you around 4 grams of fiber. That's 15% of your daily value. Kale is great for keeping your digestion smooth and blood sugar steady. Additionally, kale contains potent antioxidant compounds like glucosinolates, indoles, and isothiocyanates, which can help reduce inflammation and even fight cancer cells in the body. Plus, the low phosphorus and sodium content makes kale suitable for kidney patients. However, those on potassium restrictions should note that 100 grams of kale can contain up to 348 milligrams of potassium. To lower potassium levels, you can cut your kale into small pieces and soak it in or boil it with warm water. Adding a cup of kale to your diet each day is a healthy way to boost your intake of nutrients without affecting blood sugar. Kale also has a mild flavor that blends well with other diabetes and kidney-friendly ingredients, making it a practical staple. You can enjoy kale raw in salads, lightly steamed as a side dish, or blended in green smoothies. Roasted kale with olive oil, garlic, or onions is another tasty, low-carb option. Kale is generally safe for most people, but those with digestive sensitivities like irritable bowel syndrome, or IBS for short, may want to consume it in moderation, as it can sometimes cause gas or bloating due to high fiber content. Conclusion, and there you have it. Our suggested 9 foods provide a combination of lean protein, healthy fats, antioxidants, and vitamins, all without the carbs and sugars that can cause blood sugar spikes. Each food on this list supports a balanced diet and can benefit both blood sugar control and kidney health. 2 priorities for most older people, especially those with diabetes, as high blood sugar can damage the kidneys over time. Remember, we're not on a carb hunting mission. It's not about going completely carb-free or loading up your plate with just meat and eggs. That approach could actually backfire, especially if you have kidney concerns. While simple carbs like sugar come with many risks, fibers are your go-to carbs. They don't count toward net carbs, don't spike blood sugar, and actually help calm inflammation. By carefully selecting foods that are low in net carbs and high in fibers, antioxidants, and other nutrients, you can enjoy satisfying meals while protecting your health. Don't forget to consult with a healthcare provider or nutritionist who can help tailor dietary choices to your individual health needs, particularly if you have advanced kidney disease. Now, we want to send a big thank you to all our current subscribers and viewers. Your support inspires us to continue sharing valuable content. Hit the bell icon and turn on all notifications so you never miss a life-saving video. Everything we've discussed in this video might be wasted if you don't watch the video on the screen. Here, we share the worst 22 foods that can ruin your effort to take care of your kidneys and offer tips on how to still enjoy them or find great alternatives. See you there. Stay informed. Stay healthy. Low creatinine will decrease quickly when you eat these 8 foods for breakfast. You keep hearing about the rising number of kidney-related problems in the news, right? With nearly 37 million Americans suffering from chronic kidney disease, it's a terrifying reality. But have you ever wondered what's behind these alarming figures? Kidney failure, high blood pressure, and even life-threatening conditions like end-stage renal disease are becoming more common. And it's even more frightening when you realize that some of the symptoms, like fatigue, swelling, and changes in your urine, might sound all too familiar. The culprit? Elevated creatinine levels. If you don't want to become another statistic, if you're serious about protecting your health, then this video is exactly what you need. Understanding the role of creatinine and how to manage it could be your first step toward preventing these dangerous conditions. And let's not forget why this matters. What you eat for breakfast could make all the difference in your kidney health. So, let's dive into the first crucial food that could lower your creatinine levels and keep your kidneys safe. 1. Avocado. Avocados are often praised for their creamy texture and delicious taste, but there's much more to this fruit than meets the eye. Not only are they rich in healthy fats, but avocados are also an incredible source of potassium, a mineral that plays a crucial role in managing kidney function and lowering creatinine levels. Imagine this: one medium avocado contains approximately 975 milligrams of potassium, which is about 21% of the daily intake recommended for adults. Most Americans don't meet this target, leaving a significant gap that could be filled simply by adding avocados to your breakfast. Potassium is a key player in maintaining fluid and electrolyte balance in the body, which is essential for reducing kidney strain. High creatinine levels often indicate that the kidneys are overworked. Potassium helps by flushing out excess sodium through urine, thus lowering blood pressure and reducing kidney stress. A study conducted by the National Kidney Foundation revealed that individuals who consumed potassium-rich diets had a 10% reduction in creatinine levels. However, the benefits don't stop there. Avocados are also packed with fiber and antioxidants like lutein, which help combat inflammation, a silent contributor to kidney damage. For those worried about the potassium content due to advanced kidney issues, moderation is key. Instead of eating an entire avocado, try consuming half. Not only will this provide a balanced amount of potassium, but it also ensures you get the necessary fiber to support digestion and overall health. You can add a sprinkle of lemon juice not only to enhance the flavor, but also increases the absorption of potassium, making your breakfast even more beneficial. Plus, this combination can prevent the dreaded browning of avocados, keeping your meal visually appealing. Now, while avocados are creamy and mild, have you ever wondered about a common breakfast item that's packed with protein and often sits right next to avocados in a classic American meal? 2 eggs. Eggs are a breakfast staple that often get a bad rap due to cholesterol concerns. But they may actually be one of the most powerful foods in your arsenal for lowering creatinine levels. Each large egg contains around 6 grams of high-quality protein, which is essential for the repair and maintenance of muscle tissue, including the kidneys. What makes eggs truly unique, however, is their choline content, an essential nutrient that helps reduce inflammation and protect kidney function. Choline is known for breaking down homocysteine, an amino acid linked to inflammation, which can be detrimental to kidney health. In fact, the American Society of Nephrology published a study showing that higher choline intake was associated with significantly lower creatinine levels, proving that eggs are more than just a breakfast staple, they're a kidney health ally. But here's the shocker. Despite popular belief, eating the yolks can actually be beneficial. While the whites are often promoted for their pure protein content, the yolks contain most of the vitamins and minerals, including choline. So, don't skip the yolk. It's where most of the egg's creatinine-lowering power lies. A special tip for maximizing the benefits of eggs is to pair them with turmeric. The active compound in turmeric, curcumin, has strong anti-inflammatory properties that complement the choline in eggs. Adding a pinch of turmeric to your scrambled eggs not only gives them a vibrant color, but also enhances their health benefits. And speaking of vibrant colors, do you know which common breakfast foods offer a crisp, refreshing bite that pairs perfectly with eggs? 3. Fresh fruits. When it comes to fresh fruits, apples and pears are often overlooked in the conversation about kidney health. Yet, these fruits pack a punch when it comes to managing creatinine levels. Both apples and pears are loaded with pectin, a type of soluble fiber that plays a pivotal role in detoxification by binding to waste products in the intestines and facilitating their elimination from the body. One medium apple contains about 4 grams of fiber, while a medium pear offers 6 grams. This contributes to about 20% of the daily fiber needs for older adults, who are often deficient in this vital nutrient. Moreover, these fruits are naturally low in potassium, making them particularly suitable for individuals with kidney issues who need to manage their potassium intake. According to the USDA, individuals who incorporated apples or pears into their daily diets were found to have a 15% lower risk of developing kidney dysfunction compared to those who did not. However, the real shocker lies in the skin of these fruits. Apple and pear skins are rich in quercetin, a flavonoid known for its anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties, which help protect the kidneys from oxidative stress and inflammation. For maximum benefit, always consume these fruits with the skin on. Peeling them strips away a significant portion of their fiber and beneficial compounds. You also can combine apples or pears with a handful of walnuts or almonds for added fiber and protein, creating a balanced, kidney-friendly snack. This combination not only aids in lowering creatinine levels, but also keeps you full and satisfied, reducing the temptation to reach for unhealthy snacks. As you enjoy the crisp, refreshing taste of these fruits, have you ever considered a breakfast item that's creamy yet tangy and boasts a host of health benefits all on its own? 4. Unsweetened yogurt. Unsweetened yogurt might seem like a bland breakfast option, but don't be fooled by its simplicity. It's a powerhouse when it comes to supporting kidney health and lowering creatinine levels. Packed with probiotics, yogurt helps balance the gut microbiome, which plays a crucial role in waste elimination and overall health. A balanced gut reduces the production of toxins, such as urea and creatinine, which can overwhelm the kidneys. A single cup of unsweetened yogurt provides about 10 to 15 grams of protein, along with a healthy dose of calcium and B vitamins, all essential nutrients that support muscle function and metabolism, indirectly aiding in the regulation of creatinine levels. Research from the American Gastroenterological Association has shown that regular consumption of probiotics can lower creatinine levels by optimizing gut health, thus reducing the kidney's workload. This is particularly important for elderly individuals who may have compromised kidney function and need every bit of support they can get from their diet. A lesser-known tip to enhance the creatinine-lowering effects of yogurt is to add a spoonful of gram flaxseed. Flax seeds are rich in omega-3 fatty acids and fiber, which help reduce inflammation and support digestive health, making them an excellent addition to your yogurt. Mix in some fresh berries for a burst of antioxidants and a natural sweetness that makes every spoonful a treat. But while yogurt offers a gentle cleanse with its light and refreshing qualities, imagine something small yet mighty, bursting with tiny seeds that pack an unexpectedly powerful punch for your kidneys. 5. Chia seeds. Don't let their size fool you. Chia seeds are small but mighty when it comes to supporting kidney health and lowering creatinine levels. Packed with omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, and soluble fiber, these tiny seeds offer a unique blend of nutrients that work wonders for the kidneys. Each tablespoon of chia seeds contains approximately 5 grams of fiber, which is more than 20% of the daily recommended intake for older adults. Fiber plays a crucial role in reducing blood sugar spikes and aiding in detoxification, which helps ease the kidney's burden. By promoting a stable blood sugar level, chia seeds indirectly assist in keeping creatinine levels in check. The high omega-3 content in chia seeds is particularly beneficial, as omega-3s are known to reduce inflammation throughout the body, including the kidneys. Inflammation is a hidden culprit that often exacerbates kidney dysfunction. A study published by the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that individuals who consumed diets high in omega-3s experienced a significant reduction in markers of kidney damage, including creatinine. What's even more impressive is that chia seeds are also a good source of magnesium, which helps regulate nerve function, muscle health, and blood pressure, all factors that contribute to optimal kidney performance. A surprising tip is to soak chia seeds in water overnight before consuming them. This not only improves digestibility, but also enhances nutrient absorption, allowing your body to fully benefit from their powerful properties. Mix soaked chia seeds into your morning yogurt or smoothie for a filling, kidney-friendly breakfast that's easy to prepare. These seeds swell up to 12 times their size when hydrated, creating a gel-like texture that's both satisfying and healthy. And while these tiny seeds may seem unassuming, let's now shift our focus to something soft and versatile, often underestimated, but brimming with potential to support your health in ways that might surprise you. 6. Tofu. Tofu often gets a bad reputation for being bland or unexciting, but when it comes to managing creatinine levels, it's a food worth reconsidering. Made from soybeans, tofu is an excellent source of high-quality, plant-based protein, providing about 10 grams per half-cup serving. This protein is not only easier on the kidneys than animal-based proteins but also provides essential amino acids without the accompanying saturated fats or cholesterol. What makes tofu particularly beneficial for lowering creatinine is its high content of isoflavones, compounds that have been shown to reduce oxidative stress and inflammation in the body, including the kidneys. Isoflavones act as antioxidants, helping to neutralize free radicals that can cause cellular damage. A study conducted by the National Institutes of Health found that diets rich in soy protein, like tofu, were associated with lower levels of creatinine and improved overall kidney function. This is especially important for older adults who may be at higher risk for kidney problems. Additionally, tofu is rich in calcium and iron, which support bone health and energy levels, both critical for maintaining overall wellness as we age. You can marinate tofu in turmeric and black pepper before cooking. Turmeric, as mentioned earlier, has strong anti-inflammatory properties, and black pepper enhances the absorption of curcumin, turmeric's active ingredient. This combination not only boosts the flavor of tofu but also maximizes its health benefits, making it a powerful ally in your breakfast routine. Yet, even as tofu silently works its magic, there's another food that's vibrant, juicy, and often sitting in your kitchen, known not just for its color, but for its deep, tangy flavor and its hidden ability to protect your kidneys. 7. Tomatoes. Tomatoes are often celebrated for their vibrant color and refreshing taste, but their real power lies in the incredible amount of lycopene they contain. Lycopene is a potent antioxidant known for its ability to reduce oxidative stress and inflammation, two major factors that contribute to kidney dysfunction and high creatinine levels. One medium tomato provides around 3 mg of lycopene, which might not sound like much, but the effects are surprisingly significant. Lycopene works by scavenging free radicals in the body, reducing cellular damage, and ultimately easing the kidney's workload. The American Journal of Hypertension reports that individuals with higher lycopene levels in their blood had significantly lower risks of kidney damage and other chronic conditions. Tomatoes are also rich in potassium, with one medium tomato offering about 292 mg. While potassium is essential for balancing fluids and electrolytes, those with advanced kidney issues should monitor their intake carefully. However, for most people, including tomatoes in their diet can help maintain optimal blood pressure and reduce kidney strain. It's also worth noting that tomatoes are high in vitamin C, which supports immune function and aids in iron absorption, making them an all-around beneficial addition to your breakfast. A tip to maximize the benefits of tomatoes is to cook them slightly before eating. Cooking tomatoes increases the bioavailability of lycopene, making it easier for your body to absorb this powerful antioxidant. Whether you're adding them to an omelet, blending them into a smoothie, or simply enjoying a warm tomato soup, you'll be doing your kidneys a favor. And speaking of warming beverages, there's one that stands out for its light yet invigorating qualities, and it has been linked to impressive health benefits, including the potential to support kidney health. Green tea has been revered for centuries as a health elixir, but its benefits extend far beyond just being a soothing drink. Rich in catechins, particularly epigallocatechin gallate, EGCG, green tea has powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties that can directly impact kidney health. Catechins work by reducing the formation of free radicals in the body, protecting cells from damage and reducing inflammation, a key factor in managing creatinine levels. Each cup of green tea contains about 50 to 100 mg of catechins, depending on the brewing time and quality of the tea leaves. This may seem modest, but these compounds are incredibly potent. In addition to catechins, green tea also contains small amounts of caffeine, which acts as a natural diuretic, promoting urine production and helping to flush out excess creatinine and other waste products from the body. This mild diuretic effect can be particularly beneficial for those with mild kidney issues, as it helps to keep the urinary system active without causing dehydration. A unique tip for maximizing the benefits of green tea is to brew it with a squeeze of lemon juice. Not only does lemon enhance the flavor, but the vitamin C in lemon juice also increases the absorption of catechins, amplifying the tea's health benefits. For an added boost, try incorporating a few fresh mint leaves or a dash of ginger, both of which offer additional anti-inflammatory benefits and create a refreshing, kidney-friendly drink. Before you leave, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to like and share this video to help others take control of their health. By subscribing, you're joining a community committed to living a better, healthier life. To sum up, ignoring these vital tips could have serious consequences for your health. The foods we've discussed can play a crucial role in maintaining your well-being, and overlooking them might lead to irreversible damage. Don't let this opportunity slip by. Your health is in your hands. While you wait for our next video, check out the one linked on the screen for more essential health information. Avoid these 9 fruits that destroyed millions of unhealthy kidneys. Did you know that some of the fruits you love might be silently damaging your kidneys? It's a startling truth that many people overlook. We've all heard that fruits are healthy and packed with vitamins and antioxidants. But what if I told you that for some people, especially those with kidney issues, certain fruits could be doing more harm than good? But why is this happening? How can something so natural and nutritious be potentially harmful? The answer lies in the intricate relationship between our kidneys and the foods we eat. In this eye-opening video, we'll uncover the hidden dangers lurking in your fruit bowl. We'll dive deep into the world of chronic kidney disease, a condition affecting millions worldwide, often silently progressing until it's too late. Early signs can be subtle: fatigue, difficulty concentrating, poor appetite, or swollen ankles. As the disease advances, symptoms may include nausea, vomiting, changes in urine output, and persistent itching. But don't worry, knowledge is power. By understanding which fruits might be risky and why, you're taking a crucial step in protecting your kidney health. Whether you're managing kidney disease or simply want to keep your kidneys in top shape, this information could be a game changer for your health journey. Stay tuned, because fruit number may 8 surprise you. So, are you ready to discover which 9 fruits might be secretly sabotaging your kidney health? Let's delve into the details of each fruit and its potential impact on kidney health. Number 1 on our list, bananas. Bananas, often hailed as a convenient and nutritious snack, can be a double-edged sword for those with kidney issues. These curved yellow fruits are renowned for their high potassium content, which is precisely what makes them problematic for individuals with compromised kidney function. For healthy kidneys, potassium is an essential mineral that helps regulate heart rhythm, muscle contractions, and nerve signals. However, when kidneys are damaged or diseased, they struggle to filter excess potassium from the blood effectively. This can lead to a dangerous condition called hyperkalemia, where potassium levels in the blood become too high. A medium-sized banana contains about 422 milligrams of potassium, which is a significant amount for someone on a potassium-restricted diet. For context, many kidney patients are advised to limit their daily potassium intake to between 2,000 mg per day. Depending on their specific condition and stage of kidney disease, the risk doesn't stop at just eating a single banana. Many people incorporate bananas into their daily routines, in morning smoothies, as a pre-workout snack, or as a natural sweetener in baking. This cumulative intake can quickly push potassium levels beyond safe limits for those with kidney problems. Moreover, bananas are often used as a remedy for digestive issues due to their high fiber content. While this is beneficial for most people, those with advanced kidney disease may need to be cautious with fiber intake as well, as it can sometimes interfere with the absorption of certain medications used to manage kidney disease. It's crucial to note that the ripeness of a banana can also affect its potassium content. As bananas ripen and develop brown spots, their potassium content increases. This means that very ripe bananas, often preferred for their sweetness, can be even more potassium-rich than their yellow or slightly green counterparts. For individuals with chronic kidney disease, especially those in later stages or on dialysis, even small amounts of high-potassium foods like bananas can have significant impacts. Elevated potassium levels can lead to symptoms such as muscle weakness, irregular heartbeat, and in severe cases, heart attacks. However, it's not all bad news for banana lovers with kidney issues. Some kidney patients may still be able to enjoy bananas in moderation, depending on their overall diet and the specific recommendations of their healthcare provider. In some cases, techniques like double boiling can be used to reduce the potassium content of fruits and vegetables. Though this method is less effective for bananas due to their soft texture. 2. Oranges. Oranges, with their bright color and tangy sweetness, are often associated with a boost of vitamin C and immune support. However, for individuals dealing with kidney issues, these citrus fruits can pose some significant challenges. Like bananas, oranges are high in potassium. A medium-sized orange contains about 238 milligrams of potassium. While this is less than a banana, it's still a considerable amount for someone on a potassium-restricted diet. The issue becomes even more pronounced when we consider that many people don't stop at just one orange. Or they might consume orange juice, which is even more concentrated in potassium. But potassium isn't the only concern when it comes to oranges and kidney health. These fruits are also high in citric acid, which can be problematic for certain types of kidney stones. While citric acid can actually help prevent calcium oxalate stones, the most common type, it can exacerbate uric acid stones, which affect about 10% of kidney stone sufferers. Furthermore, the high acid content in oranges can potentially irritate the bladder, leading to discomfort or increased urinary frequency in some individuals with kidney issues. This is particularly relevant for those with interstitial cystitis, a chronic condition often associated with kidney problems. Oranges are also a source of vitamin C, which is generally beneficial for overall health. However, excessive vitamin C intake can lead to the production of oxalates in the body. High oxalate levels can contribute to the formation of calcium oxalate kidney stones, the most common type of kidney stone. It's worth noting that orange juice, a popular breakfast staple, can be even more problematic than whole oranges. Juicing removes the fiber from the fruit, concentrating the sugars and potassium. A single 8-ounce glass of orange juice can contain as much potassium as a whole orange, sometimes more, depending on the specific product and preparation method. The natural sugars in oranges, while not typically a problem for healthy individuals, can be a concern for those with comorbidity. http, the business professor. Managing blood sugar levels is crucial for kidney health, and the rapid absorption of fruit sugars from oranges or orange juice can make this more challenging. However, it's not all negative when it comes to oranges and kidney health. The vitamin C and other antioxidants in oranges can have anti-inflammatory effects, which may be beneficial for overall health, including kidney health. Some studies have suggested that citrus fruits might help reduce the risk of kidney stones in people without pre-existing kidney issues. For those with kidney problems who still want to enjoy the flavor and benefits of oranges, there are some strategies to consider. Eating a small portion of orange segments as part of a balanced meal can help slow the absorption of potassium and sugars. Alternatively, using a small amount of orange zest in cooking can provide flavor without as much potassium. 3. Dried fruits. Dried fruits, including raisins, dates, and prunes, are often perceived as healthy snacks, packed with fiber and nutrients. the main issue with dried fruits lies in their concentration. When fruits are dried, their water content is removed, which means all the nutrients, including potassium and phosphorus, become more concentrated. This concentration effect makes it easy to consume large amounts of these minerals without realizing it. Let's take raisins as an example. A small box of raisins, 5 ounces, contains about 320 milligrams of potassium. Compare this to a cup of fresh grapes, which contains about 288 milligrams of potassium. You're likely to eat many more raisins than you would fresh grapes, potentially leading to a much higher potassium intake. Dates are another popular dried fruit that can be problematic for kidney patients. A single medjool date contains about 167 milligrams of potassium. It's not uncommon for people to eat several dates in one sitting, which can quickly add up to a significant potassium load. Prunes, often consumed for their laxative effect, are also high in potassium. A half cup of prunes contains about 637 milligrams of potassium, which is more than a medium banana. For individuals on dialysis or with advanced kidney disease, this could represent a large portion of their daily potassium allowance in just a small serving. Beyond potassium, dried fruits are also concerning due to their phosphorus content. Phosphorus is another mineral that can build up in the blood when the kidneys aren't functioning properly. Excess phosphorus can lead to weakening of the bones, calcification of blood vessels, and other health issues. Moreover, dried fruits are often high in sugar. While these are natural sugars, they can still impact blood sugar levels, which is a concern for many kidney patients who also have diabetes. The dried fruit's fiber content, usually considered a benefit, can sometimes be problematic for kidney patients on fluid restrictions, as it may increase thirst. Another factor to consider is the use of sulfites in some dried fruits as a preservative. While this isn't directly related to kidney function, some individuals with kidney disease may have sensitivities or allergies to sulfites, which can cause respiratory symptoms or other reactions. It's also worth noting that dried fruits are sometimes used as natural sweeteners in baked goods or breakfast cereals. This hidden source of potassium and phosphorus can be easy to overlook when managing a kidney-friendly diet. However, it's not all negative. The fiber in dried fruits can be beneficial for maintaining regular bowel movements, which is important for removing waste products from the body. A function that becomes even more crucial when the kidneys aren't operating at full capacity. Some dried fruits, like cranberries, may even have protective effects against urinary tract infections, which can be a concern for kidney patients. Soaking dried fruits in water can help reduce their potassium content somewhat, though this isn't a perfect solution. Another approach is to use very small amounts of dried fruits as flavorings or garnishes, rather than eating them as snacks. Forte. Avocados. Avocados have gained immense popularity in recent years, touted as a superfood packed with healthy fats, fiber, and various nutrients. The primary concern with avocados for kidney patients is their high potassium content. A medium avocado contains about 690 milligrams of potassium, which is even more than a medium banana. For someone on a potassium-restricted diet, this could represent a third or more of their daily allowance in just one fruit. But the challenges don't stop at potassium. Avocados are also relatively high in phosphorus, another mineral that can be problematic for those with decreased kidney function. A medium avocado contains about 80 milligrams of phosphorus. While this might not seem like much, it can add up quickly, especially considering that avocados are often used generously in dishes like guacamole or avocado toast. The high fat content of avocados, while beneficial for most people, can be a double-edged sword for kidney patients. On one hand, the monounsaturated fats in avocados are heart-healthy, which is important given that kidney disease often goes hand in hand with cardiovascular issues. On the other hand, a high-fat diet can be challenging for individuals with kidney disease who are also managing their weight or dealing with complications like high cholesterol. Avocados are also a good source of vitamin K, which plays a role in blood clotting. While this is generally beneficial, it can interfere with blood-thinning medications like warfarin, which some kidney patients may be taking for related health conditions. The fiber content in avocados, usually considered a health benefit, can sometimes be problematic for kidney patients on fluid restrictions. High-fiber foods can increase thirst and the need for fluid intake, which may need to be carefully managed in some stages of kidney disease. It's also worth noting that avocados have become a popular ingredient in many health-focused recipes and restaurant dishes. This widespread use can make it challenging for kidney patients to avoid them when eating out or trying new recipes, potentially leading to unintended consumption of high levels of potassium and phosphorus. However, it's not all bad news for avocado lovers with kidney concerns. The fruit's high content of antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds could potentially offer some benefits for overall health, including kidney health. Some studies have suggested that the type of fat found in avocados might help improve insulin sensitivity, which could be beneficial for kidney patients who also have diabetes. For those with kidney disease who still want to enjoy avocados, there are some strategies to consider. Using very small amounts as a garnish or flavoring can provide the taste without as much potassium load. For example, a thin slice of avocado on a sandwich or a small amount mashed into a dip can offer flavor without overloading on potassium. Some kidney patients might be able to include small amounts of avocado in their diets by carefully balancing their intake of other high-potassium foods on the same day. This approach requires careful tracking and should only be done under the guidance of a renal dietitian. The appropriate amount, if any, will depend on the individual's specific stage of kidney disease, overall health status, and other dietary factors. While avocados offer numerous health benefits for the general population, they require careful consideration and are often limited for those with kidney issues. As with many aspects of kidney disease management, personalized dietary advice is key to balancing nutritional needs with kidney health. 5. Coconut. Coconut, in its various forms, fresh, dried, as milk or oil, has gained popularity in recent years for its perceived health benefits. The primary concern with coconut for kidney patients is its high potassium content. A cup of fresh shredded coconut contains about 285 milligrams of potassium. While this is less than some other fruits we've discussed, it's still a considerable amount for someone on a potassium-restricted diet. The issue becomes more pronounced with coconut water, which is even higher in potassium. A single cup can contain up to 600 milligrams. Phosphorus is another mineral found in coconut that can be problematic for kidney patients. A cup of shredded coconut contains about 113 milligrams of phosphorus. For healthy individuals, this mineral is crucial for bone health. But for those with kidney disease, excess phosphorus can build up in the blood, leading to complications like weakened bones and calcification of blood vessels. The high saturated fat content in coconut is another factor to consider. While there's ongoing debate about the health impacts of coconut's particular type of saturated fat, medium-chain triglycerides, individuals with kidney disease often need to be mindful of their overall fat intake. especially if they're also managing cardiovascular issues or trying to maintain a healthy weight. Coconut products are often high in calories, which can be a concern for kidney patients who need to manage their weight. Obesity can put additional stress on the kidneys and exacerbate kidney disease progression. It's also worth noting that many coconut products, particularly sweetened coconut flakes or coconut-based desserts, can be high in added sugars. This can be problematic for kidney patients who also have diabetes, a common comorbidity in kidney disease. However, it's not all negative when it comes to coconut and kidney health. Some studies have suggested that virgin coconut oil may have anti-inflammatory properties, which could potentially be beneficial for overall health, including kidney health. The medium-chain triglycerides in coconut oil are also easier for the body to metabolize, which is good. Which might be beneficial for individuals with compromised kidney function who may have difficulty processing certain types of fats. For those with kidney disease who enjoy the flavor of coconut, there are some strategies to consider. Using small amounts of unsweetened coconut flakes as a garnish or flavoring can provide a taste without as much potassium or phosphorus load. Coconut extract can also be used to impart flavor without the nutritional concerns of whole coconut. 6. Melons, including cantaloupe and honeydew, some of favorites known for their sweet flavor and high water content. However, for individuals with kidney problems, these juicy fruits can pose significant challenges. The primary concern with melons for kidney patients is their high potassium content. A cup of cantaloupe contains about 427 milligrams of potassium, while the same amount of honeydew provides around 388 milligrams. For someone on a potassium-restricted diet, this could represent a substantial portion of their daily allowance in just one serving. The issue becomes even more pronounced when we consider how easy it is to consume large quantities of melon in one sitting. Fruit's high water content and sweet taste make it particularly refreshing, especially in hot weather, leading many people to eat more than they might of other fruits. While the high water content of melons is generally considered beneficial for hydration, it can be problematic for kidney patients who need to restrict their fluid intake. This is particularly true for individuals on dialysis or in later stages of kidney disease, where careful fluid management is crucial to avoid complications like fluid overload and hypertension. Melons also contain natural sugars, which, while not as concerning as added sugars, can still impact blood sugar levels. This is an important consideration for the many kidney patients who also have diabetes. The glycemic index of melons is relatively high, meaning they can cause a rapid increase in blood sugar levels. However, it's not all negative when it comes to melons and kidney health. These fruits are rich in vitamins and antioxidants, particularly vitamins A and C, which play important roles in overall health. Vitamin C, for instance, has anti-inflammatory properties that could potentially benefit kidney health. The high water and fiber content of melons can aid in digestion and help prevent constipation, which is often a concern for kidney patients due to dietary restrictions and medications. However, as mentioned earlier, this needs to be balanced against any necessary fluid restrictions. Eating very small portions as part of a balanced meal can help slow the absorption of potassium and sugars. Another approach is to use melon as a flavoring or garnish rather than as a main component of a dish. Some kidney patients might be able to include small amounts of melon in their diets by carefully balancing their intake of other high-potassium foods on the same day. This approach requires careful tracking and should only be done under the guidance of a renal dietitian. 7. Mangoes, with their sweet, juicy flesh and vibrant color, are a beloved tropical fruit. The primary concern with mangoes for kidney patients is their high potassium content. A medium-sized mango contains about 564 milligrams of potassium, which is more than a medium banana. For someone on a potassium-restricted diet, this could represent a large portion of their daily allowance in just one fruit. The issue is compounded by the fact that mangoes are often used in multiple forms: fresh, dried in smoothies, or as juice. Mango juice in particular can be even more concentrated in potassium than the whole fruit. A cup of mango juice can contain up to 700 milligrams of potassium, which could easily exceed the daily limit for many kidney patients. Mangoes are also relatively high in sugar, containing about 46 g per medium fruit. While these are natural sugars, they can still impact blood sugar levels, which is a crucial consideration for many kidney patients who also have diabetes. The glycemic index of mangoes is moderate, meaning they can cause a noticeable increase in blood sugar levels. The high fiber content of mangoes, usually considered a health benefit, can sometimes be problematic for kidney patients with fluid restrictions. High fiber foods can increase thirst and the need for fluid intake, which may need to be carefully managed in some stages of kidney disease. These fruits are rich in vitamins and antioxidants, particularly vitamins A and C, which play important roles in overall health. Vitamin C, for instance, has anti-inflammatory properties that could potentially benefit kidney health. Mangoes also contain compounds like mangiferin, which some studies suggest may have anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. While more research is needed, these compounds could potentially offer some benefits for overall health. For those with kidney disease who enjoy mangoes, there are some strategies to consider. Using very small amounts as a garnish or flavoring can provide the taste without as much potassium load. For example, a small amount of diced mango in salsa or as a garnish on a dish can offer flavor without overloading on potassium. Some kidney patients might be able to include small amounts of mango in their diets by carefully balancing their intake of other high potassium foods on the same day. This approach requires careful tracking and should only be done under the guidance of a renal dietitian. The appropriate amount, if any, will depend on the individual's specific stage of kidney disease, overall health status, and other dietary factors. While mangoes offer numerous health benefits for the general population, they require careful consideration and are often limited for those with kidney issues. As with many aspects of kidney disease management, personalized dietary advice is key to balancing nutritional needs with kidney health. 8. Starfruit. Starfruit, also known as carambola, is a unique star-shaped tropical fruit that's gained popularity for its distinctive flavor and appearance. The primary concern with starfruit for kidney patients isn't just its potassium content but a specific neurotoxin called caramboxin. This compound is normally filtered out by healthy kidneys, but for those with impaired kidney function, it can accumulate in the body and cause serious neurological symptoms. Even small amounts of starfruit or its juice can cause symptoms ranging from hiccups and vomiting to confusion, seizures, and even death in people with kidney disease. This makes starfruit one of the most dangerous fruits for individuals with kidney problems, and it's generally recommended that they avoid it entirely. Beyond the neurotoxins, starfruit is also high in oxalates. Oxalates can contribute to the formation of kidney stones, which is already a risk for many people with kidney disease. A half cup of starfruit contains about 80 to 730 milligrams of oxalates, which is considered very high. Starfruit also contains a moderate amount of potassium, with about 176 milligrams in a medium fruit. While this is less than some other fruits we've discussed, it's still a consideration for those on potassium-restricted diets. Especially given the other serious risks associated with this fruit, it's worth noting that the dangers of starfruit for kidney patients aren't always well known. Even among some healthcare providers, this lack of awareness can lead to accidental consumption and potentially serious consequences. The risks associated with starfruit extend to its use in other products as well. Starfruit juice, jams or preserves should also be avoided by individuals with kidney problems. Even cooking or processing the fruit doesn't eliminate the neurotoxin. For individuals with healthy kidneys, starfruit can offer some nutritional benefits. The fruit is calorically sparse while being rich in dietary fiber, vitamin C, and compounds that combat oxidative stress. However, these benefits are far outweighed by the risks for those with kidney issues. It's crucial for individuals with kidney disease at any stage to be aware of the dangers of starfruit and to avoid it completely. For this includes being vigilant about checking ingredient lists, especially when consuming tropical fruit juices or exotic dishes that might contain starfruit. While starfruit may be an interesting and nutritious fruit for those with healthy kidneys, it poses a significant and potentially life-threatening risk for individuals with kidney disease. Unlike other fruits that might be consumed in moderation, starfruit should be completely avoided by anyone with known kidney problems. 9. Nectarines and peaches. Nectarines and peaches, close relatives in the stone fruit family, are summer favorites known for their sweet flavor and juicy texture. However, for individuals with kidney problems, these fruits require careful consideration. The primary concern with nectarines and peaches for kidney patients is their moderate potassium content. A medium nectarine contains about 288 milligrams of potassium, while a medium peach contains approximately 285 mdm. While these levels are lower than some other fruits we've discussed, they can still be significant for individuals on potassium-restricted diets. It's important to note that the potassium content can vary depending on the size of the fruit. Larger peaches or nectarines will naturally contain more potassium. Additionally, dried peaches or nectarines are much more concentrated in potassium and should be approached with even more caution. Both fruits also contain a moderate amount of sugar, with about 13 grams in a medium fruit. While these are natural sugars, they can still impact blood sugar levels, which is an important consideration for kidney patients, who also have diabetes, a common comorbidity in kidney disease. Peaches and nectarines are also sources of phosphorus, another mineral that can be problematic for those with decreased kidney function. A medium fruit contains about 20 to 30 milligrams of phosphorus. While this amount is relatively low compared to some other foods, it can add up, especially if multiple servings are consumed. The high water content of these fruits, while generally beneficial for hydration, can be a concern for kidney patients who need to restrict their fluid intake. This is particularly true for individuals on dialysis, or in later stages of kidney disease, where careful fluid management is crucial. However, it's not all negative when it comes to peaches, nectarines, and kidney health. These fruits are rich in vitamins and antioxidants, particularly vitamins A and C, which play important roles in overall health. They also contain beneficial plant compounds like polyphenol, which have anti-inflammatory properties. The fiber content in peaches and nectarines can aid in digestion and help prevent constipation, which is often a concern for kidney patients due to dietary restrictions and medications. However, as mentioned earlier, this needs to be balanced against any necessary fluid restrictions. For those with kidney disease who enjoy peaches and nectarines, there are some strategies to consider. Eating very small portions as part of a balanced meal can help slow the absorption of potassium and sugars. Another approach is to use these fruits as a flavoring or garnish, rather than as a main component of a dish. Some kidney patients might be able to include small amounts of peaches or nectarines in their diets by carefully balancing their intake of other high-potassium foods on the same day. This approach requires careful tracking and should only be done under the guidance of a renal dietitian. The appropriate amount, if any, will depend on the individual's specific stage of kidney disease, overall health status, and other dietary factors. In conclusion, while peaches and nectarines offer numerous health benefits for the general population, they require careful consideration for those with kidney issues. As with many aspects of kidney disease management, personalized dietary advice is key to balancing nutritional needs with kidney health. To wrap up this comprehensive guide on fruits that could potentially harm unhealthy kidneys, it's crucial to remember that managing kidney health is a complex and individualized process. While we've highlighted 9 fruits that require caution, the specific dietary needs can vary greatly depending on the stage of kidney disease, overall health status, and individual factors. Always consult with a healthcare provider or renal dietitian before making significant changes to your diet. They can provide personalized advice and help create a balanced meal plan that supports your kidney health while ensuring you receive adequate nutrition. Remember, staying informed is crucial for effectively maintaining renal well-being. By understanding the potential risks associated with certain foods, you're better equipped to make informed choices that support your overall well-being. Stay proactive, stay informed, and prioritize your kidney health for a better quality of life. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, tell others about it by sharing, and follow our channel. Comment down below your experience with these fruits. See you on our next video. 7 foods stronger than sleeping pills. Struggling to fall asleep without popping a pill? You're not alone. But before you reach for that sleeping aid, consider this. Those pills may help in the short term, but they come with some pretty nasty side effects. Grogginess, dependency, and even long-term health risks. What if I told you there's a delicious, natural alternative right in your kitchen? That's right. Certain foods can help you sleep better, without the downsides of medication. Imagine satisfying your late-night cravings and improving your sleep at the same time. Curious? Let's dive into 7 incredible foods that can help you snooze peacefully. No pills needed. Number 1. Cherries. A handful of cherries might be your new secret weapon against sleepless nights. These vibrant little fruits are more than just a tasty snack. They're packed with melatonin, the hormone that helps control your sleep-wake cycle. Eating cherries before bed could be your natural solution for a better night's sleep. Studies have found that consuming cherries, particularly tart varieties, can significantly increase melatonin levels in the body. This boost helps to shorten the time it takes to fall asleep and improves overall sleep duration. Cherries are rich in melatonin, which is essential for regulating your body's internal clock. This hormone signals to your body when it's time to wind down and prepare for sleep. By boosting your melatonin levels with a small serving of cherries, you can help your body synchronize with its natural sleep patterns. Just a handful of cherries, about 10 to 15, can significantly increase melatonin levels in your bloodstream. But cherries aren't just good for sleep because of melatonin. They also contain antioxidants, like anthocyanins, which have been shown to reduce inflammation and improve overall health. This can indirectly contribute to better sleep by helping your body recover from daily stress and strain. Not only do cherries help you fall asleep faster, but they also support your overall well-being. You can enjoy cherries fresh, mix them into a smoothie, or even make a cherry-based dessert. If you prefer, cherry juice can also be effective. Just make sure it's 100% cherry juice without added sugars for the best results. Aim to consume about a cup of cherries or a half cup of cherry juice about an hour before you plan to go to bed. By making cherries a regular part of your evening routine, you might find that falling asleep becomes easier and more natural. They offer a tasty and healthy alternative to sleep aids, providing both immediate benefits and long-term health improvements. So, why not give cherries a try and see how they can transform your nightly rest? Number 2. Almonds. You might be surprised to know that a tiny handful of almonds might be the key to unlocking a better night's sleep. These crunchy nuts are more than just a tasty snack. They're packed with magnesium, a mineral that can play a significant role in helping you relax and get quality rest. First and foremost, almonds are a fantastic source of magnesium. This essential mineral is crucial in regulating muscle function and nervous system health. Magnesium helps calm your muscles and reduce stress, which can be a game changer if you often find yourself tossing and turning at night. When your muscles are relaxed and your stress levels are managed, it's much easier for your body to wind down and prepare for sleep. Scientific research backs up the idea that magnesium is vital for good sleep. Studies have shown that magnesium deficiency can negatively impact your sleep quality. Low levels of this mineral are associated with difficulties falling asleep, frequent nighttime awakenings, and overall reduced sleep quality. Just a quarter cup of almonds a day can provide around 80 ml of magnesium, which is a substantial amount toward meeting your daily needs. This small but powerful serving can help ease those restless legs and quiet busy thoughts, making it easier for you to fall asleep and stay asleep. But almonds offer more than just magnesium. They also contain healthy fats and vitamin E, both of which support overall health and can further contribute to better sleep. The healthy fats in almonds help keep your blood sugar levels stable, which can prevent those nighttime hunger pangs that might wake you up. Vitamin E has antioxidant properties that can help reduce inflammation and improve sleep quality. Including almonds in your diet is simple and delicious. You can enjoy them as a quick snack, sprinkle them on salads, or mix them into yogurt for a crunchy twist. For an added sleep boost, try almond butter on whole grain toast or as a dip for apple slices. Eating a small handful of almonds, or about 1 ounce, about an hour before bed, can be especially effective. Number 3. Bananas. Bananas are packed with powerful nutrients that can help you wind down and prepare for a good night's rest. How do they promote sleep cycles? Let's talk about it. Bananas are not only delicious, but they're also rich in potassium and magnesium. These two minerals are essential for relaxing your muscles and calming your nervous system, which helps your body unwind before bed. Imagine potassium and magnesium as your body's natural relaxants, soothing your muscles and preparing you for a restful night. But the real star of the show when it comes to sleep is vitamin B6. This vitamin plays a crucial role in the production of neurotransmitters, including serotonin and melatonin. Here's how it works. Vitamin B6 helps convert tryptophan, an amino acid found in bananas, into serotonin. Serotonin is a feel-good chemical that helps regulate mood and, importantly, gets converted into melatonin. Melatonin is often called the sleep hormone because it helps control your sleep-wake cycle, signaling to your body that it's time to relax and sleep. A banana's vitamin B6 content helps ensure that this conversion process is efficient. leading to more serotonin and melatonin in your system. This not only improves your mood but also supports a smoother transition into sleep. With adequate vitamin B6, your body can better regulate its internal clock, making it easier to fall asleep and stay asleep through the night. Adding bananas into your evening routine would be a delicious choice. You can eat a banana on its own or add it to a warm cup of oatmeal for a soothing bedtime snack. For an extra sleep boost, try blending a banana into a smoothie with a bit of yogurt and honey, which also has calming properties. If you're feeling creative, you can even freeze bananas and blend them into a creamy, sleep-friendly treat. By adding a banana to your pre-bedtime routine, you're giving your body the nutrients it needs to wind down naturally. Oatmeal, a staple breakfast choice, might be the perfect addition to your nighttime routine. This humble food is packed with nutrients that not only comfort you, but can also help you fall asleep and stay asleep longer. Most people consider it morning food for a powerful and energetic day, but it provides equal benefits if taken as dinner. For starters, oats are a great source of tryptophan, the same amino acid that helps in the production of serotonin and melatonin, the brain chemicals that regulate sleep. When you eat oatmeal, the tryptophan in the oats is converted into serotonin, which then helps produce melatonin. This process can make it easier to fall asleep and improve the quality of your sleep. But that's not all. Oatmeal is also rich in complex carbohydrates. These carbs help in the gradual release of insulin, which in turn helps more tryptophan get into the brain. This means a steady supply of tryptophan is available to support the production of those all-important sleep-regulating chemicals. Plus, the slow-digesting carbs in oatmeal keep you feeling full longer, preventing those midnight snack cravings that might disturb your sleep. Additionally, oatmeal is high in magnesium and zinc. Magnesium helps relax your muscles and nervous system, making it easier for your body to unwind before bed. Zinc supports the production of melatonin and helps regulate your sleep patterns. Adding oatmeal to your diet in the evening is easy and versatile too. You can prepare a warm bowl of oatmeal an hour before bed, which can help signal to your body that it's time to wind down. For added sleep benefits, try mixing in some sleep-promoting ingredients, like a sprinkle of cinnamon or a few slices of banana. These additions not only enhance the flavor but also provide additional nutrients that support sleep. If you prefer a cold option, you can prepare overnight oats. Simply mix oats with milk or yogurt and let them soak overnight. This can be a convenient and tasty evening snack that helps promote sleep. Adding a touch of honey or a few nuts can make this treat even more satisfying. So, next time you're looking for a comforting way to end your day, consider reaching for a bowl of oatmeal and let it help you find your way to a restful night's sleep. Number 5. Warm milk. A warm glass of milk before bed might be all you need to unlock a better night's sleep. For generations, people have turned to this comforting drink to help them relax and drift off. And there's real science behind why it works. Warm milk contains tryptophan, an amino acid that your body converts into serotonin and melatonin, two key players in the sleep process. Ever wondered why that turkey dinner makes you so sleepy? It's not just the holiday fatigue, it's partly due to tryptophan. This amino acid, present in milk as well, plays a crucial role in promoting restful sleep. And here's how it works in a friendly, easy-to-understand way. Tryptophan is an essential amino acid, which means our bodies can't produce it, so we have to get it from our food. Foods like milk, turkey, chicken, and nuts are packed with it. Once tryptophan enters your bloodstream, it's like a VIP guest on a mission. It needs to travel to your brain. Here's where the science gets interesting. Tryptophan is a precursor to serotonin, a chemical in the brain that helps regulate mood and sleep. Imagine serotonin as a soothing, calming signal that tells your body it's time to relax. But that's not all. Serotonin is also a building block for melatonin, often called the sleep hormone. Melatonin helps control your sleep-wake cycle, guiding you gently into dreamland. When you consume tryptophan-rich foods, you increase the levels of serotonin and melatonin in your brain. This helps you fall asleep more easily and improves the quality of your sleep. A glass of warm milk, about 8 ounces, can be a soothing and effective way to signal to your body that it's time to wind down. You can drink it about an hour before bed to allow time for its relaxing effects to kick in. To make it even more beneficial, try adding a small amount of honey or a sprinkle of cinnamon, which can enhance its calming properties and add a touch of sweetness. If you're looking for variety, consider making a warm milk-based drink with a dash of vanilla extract or cocoa powder for a comforting nighttime treat. Another option is to blend warm milk with a bit of nutmeg and a splash of almond extract for a soothing, sleep-promoting beverage. If you mix turmeric in warm milk, it would not only improve sleep quality, but also promote overall well-being. Number 6. Kiwi. Who would have known that a couple of kiwi fruits before bed could be your new secret to a restful night's sleep? This vibrant green fruit isn't just delicious. It's packed with nutrients that can help regulate your sleep patterns and enhance the quality of your rest. But how can it help in managing the sleep cycle? Kiwi is rich in antioxidants and serotonin. Antioxidants help reduce oxidative stress and inflammation in your body, creating a more balanced environment that supports better sleep. The real star here is serotonin, a neurotransmitter that plays a crucial role in regulating your sleep-wake cycle. Serotonin helps your brain produce melatonin, the hormone that signals to your body when it's time to sleep. By boosting serotonin levels, kiwi helps prepare your body for a restful night. Adding kiwis to your diet can be both fun and beneficial, especially if you're looking to enhance your sleep quality. One unique way to include kiwis is by incorporating them into your evening meals. For example, you can create a refreshing kiwi salsa to top grilled chicken or fish. The vibrant flavor of kiwi pairs well with savory dishes, providing a burst of sweetness and a dose of sleep-supporting nutrients. Another creative approach is to blend kiwis into your pre-sleep smoothies. Combine chopped kiwi with a base of almond milk or Greek yogurt and add a handful of spinach or kale for an extra nutritional boost. The smoothie can be a delightful, nutrient-packed snack that helps regulate your sleep patterns while satisfying your taste buds. For those who enjoy a bit of culinary experimentation, consider making kiwi popsicles. Puree kiwis and mix with a bit of honey syrup. Pour the mixture into popsicle molds and freeze. These frozen treats can be a refreshing and sleep-friendly snack, especially during warmer months. Lastly, you can use kiwis in savory dishes, such as a kiwi and avocado salad. Combine diced kiwi with avocado, cherry tomatoes, and a light dressing for a vibrant and healthy salad. The combination of kiwi's natural sweetness with creamy avocado creates a satisfying meal that supports both your sleep and overall wellness. Number 7. Chamomile tea. If you are hunting for a good night's sleep today, a steaming cup of chamomile tea might be just what you need to ease into a restful night's sleep. This time-honored herbal remedy has been cherished for centuries for its calming effects. And there's a good reason why. Chamomile tea is packed with antioxidants that can help soothe your nerves and prepare your body for a good night's rest. Here's how it works. Chamomile tea contains a special antioxidant called apigenin. Healthiest binds to certain receptors in your brain that promote relaxation and help reduce anxiety. This calming effect can make it easier for you to unwind after a long day. Drinking chamomile tea can help lower your stress levels and encourage your body to enter a more restful state, paving the way for a better night's sleep. Chamomile tea is a versatile addition to your evening routine, offering numerous ways to enhance your sleep experience. The classic method is simply to enjoy a warm cup of chamomile tea before bed, which can be soothing and calming. For a touch of sweetness, you can stir in a spoonful of honey or a splash of agave nectar. This not only enhances the flavor, but also adds a hint of natural sweetness that complements the tea's relaxing effects. If you're interested in a more complex flavor, consider blending chamomile tea with other calming herbs. Adding a few sprigs of fresh mint or a small amount of dried lavender can create a more aromatic and flavorful brew. These herbs not only enhance the taste but also contribute additional calming properties, making your pre-sleep ritual even more effective. Chamomile tea can also serve as a fantastic base for a nighttime smoothie. Brew a pot of chamomile tea and let it cool. Then blend it with fruits like bananas, which are rich in sleep-promoting nutrients, or berries for added antioxidants. Mixing in a dollop of yogurt can provide a creamy texture and extra protein, making your smoothie both delicious and nourishing. For a different twist, try incorporating chamomile tea into your bedtime baking. Use brewed chamomile tea as a liquid ingredient in recipes for muffins, cookies, or even cake. This adds a subtle floral note to your baked goods and can be a delightful way to wind down before sleep. Additionally, you can use chamomile tea in your nighttime routine by adding it to a warm bath. Brew a strong cup of chamomile tea, let it cool slightly, and then add it to your bath water. The soothing properties of the tea combined with the relaxing effects of a warm bath can help ease your body and mind, preparing you for a restful night's sleep. Imagine transforming your nightly routine with just a few simple delicious changes to your diet. Incorporating these sleep-enhancing foods into your meals might be the natural remedy you've been searching for, offering a restful night's sleep without the need for medication. Not only do these foods support better sleep, but they also provide your body with essential nutrients that promote overall health and well-being. So, before you reach for a sleeping pill, why not give these tasty and nutritious alternatives a try? Your body, and your sleep, might thank you for it.